Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope all of you are doing amazing. So it's been quite some time that I've not uploaded anything on YouTube. So I'll give you a little bit of a life update. So yes, I was living in Dubai for 3 years and now I am currently in India on a break. I've taken some time off and I'm here with my family in my hometown in Pune. And while I was here, I thought, why not just take a short 4 to 5 day trip? So I'm actually going to Dharamshala and McLeodganj in Himachal, and it's my first solo trip. I've never traveled. I've never taken like a solo trip earlier, so I'm really really nervous. But at the same time, I am super excited. I'm in a phase where I really needed this time out for myself, where I could just go in the mountains, breathe the fresh air, be in a new environment altogether, have a different experience altogether. And it definitely was one of my goals of 2026 to take this solo trip all by myself. And it's huge for me because this is the first time that I've planned everything on my own, done all the bookings by myself, managed everything by myself. So it's definitely huge for me, and I think it's something that I'll remember for life. But I don't know how the trip is going to go, honestly. I'm just trying to be positive because it's my first time, so I'm definitely very nervous and scared. Also, I feel like um, as a woman, safety definitely comes as the number one concern. So I'm a little scared on that front, but hopefully everything goes well. So my flight is from Pune to Delhi, then there is a 4 hour layover at Delhi, and then Delhi to Dharamshala. So it's going to be a long journey. It's an overnight journey. I'm going to start at 12 a.m. And I'm going to finally land in Dharamshala the same day at 8:30 in the morning. It is a 4 day trip. So I'm leaving on the 28th of May and I'm back on the 1st of June. We have a little bit of a Eid break. So I thought, why not just utilize this time that I have and go for this trip? So yeah, stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video, and let's jump into the vlog. So I'm on my way to the Pune airport. Honestly, I was feeling surprisingly nostalgic. I don't know why, but being at the airport just reminded me of, my Dubai times where I used to like take the flight and go back to Dubai. Anyway, after security, I grabbed a coffee. Not the smartest decision considering I had an overnight journey, but at that point, I was just way too excited to care about anything. So I boarded my flight and spent my time watching one of my all-time favorite movies, which is Jab Tak Hai Jaan. I can honestly watch this movie like 100 times and still not get bored. I'm quite filmy that way. I love the early 2000s and all these filmy movies. I'm just super obsessed with them. So I landed in Delhi in a while. I think it took an hour and a half. So I had to switch terminals and go through the security check again and all of that. Somehow I ended up having coffee and a chicken puff at Tim Hortons again at 3 a.m. in the morning. Very unlike me, but I was like, you know what, I'm on vacation, so all my dietary rules are going to be suspended for now. So by the time I boarded my flight to Dharamshala, I had barely slept the whole night, and by this time I was already super super sleepy, as you can see that on my face. But the moment I landed, there was a shift in my vibe. I don't know, my sleep just flew out of the window. I cannot explain how this fresh air at Dharamshala felt. The views from the airport itself was so beautiful. Imagine landing in a place that's surrounded by mountains from every direction. Like, I was already in love with the place. I took a cab to my hotel, and the view from the view from the airport to the hotel was so scenic. I mean, look at that. You can already see the happiness and, excitement on my face. I checked in, had some breakfast, and finally got into my room. And this balcony view was so beautiful. I specifically booked a mountain view room, and it was honestly one of the best decisions ever. Hi from Dharamshala. I finally reached, I checked in, and I took a bath, gotten freshened up, and I've gotten dressed now and I'm ready to head out. I think it is 2:15. The weather is amazing. It's not hot at all, obviously, but it's not too cold also. It's very pleasant, very like, I don't know, there's just something in the air when you come to the mountains, and I'm really excited to head out and let's see how the day goes. So let's go. So I was heading to Jimmy's Cafe first in the McLeodganj market. I had seen this on Instagram everywhere, so I really wanted to visit. I ordered a coffee and chicken croissant, and I genuinely think this was one of the best chicken, not one of, it was literally the best chicken croissants I've ever had. If you're visiting Dharamshala, guys, please just go to this cafe and have the chicken croissant here. It was so good. After that, I spent some time exploring the market, and then I went to the Dalai Lama temple, which was inside the market itself. It was a short walk inside. The whole place felt so peaceful and calm, and the views were really beautiful as well. Later in the evening, I headed back to the hotel, and I just thought I should balance out the eating by walking a bit, but ended up ordering for some extra carbs that night. But it was okay because that pasta was so yummy, totally worth it. Hi guys, it is the next day today and it's day 2, and I woke up to such a beautiful weather. It is raining. It was raining, proper raining in the morning, but now it's stopped, but the weather is still very like cloudy and it's just a vibe. It's really nice. I think I came at the right time where it's not too cold, not hot at all, but it's also like really cloudy and it just looks so beautiful. So I'm heading out right now. I have a few places to go. I'm also going to visit another cafe today. So come along with me and let's go explore on the So the first spot for today was Bagsu Waterfall. It was a short trek climbing up towards the waterfall. I genuinely loved it because walking through the fresh mountain air with those views was such a refreshing experience. After that, I headed to Morgan's Cafe, another place that I had discovered through Instagram. This was in Dharamkot. The weather was so amazing, which made the experience even better. It was drizzling slightly, so all the raindrops were like coming inside the restaurant where inside the cafe where I was sitting. So it was like a totally different vibe. I ordered some coffee and pizza. Honestly, the food wasn't that great, but I would definitely recommend you to visit this place just for the view. Also, this was one of those moments where solo traveling felt slightly strange because sitting alone in a crowded cafe felt a little awkward at first, but after a while I got super comfortable and started enjoying my own company and stopped caring about what everyone else thought. Well, I'm sure nobody thought anything, but you get that thought in your head when you're like alone in a crowded cafe. But eventually I got really comfortable. After that, I headed to Naddi Viewpoint. This was easily one of the best tourist spots that I've visited on this trip. Such a beautiful view from this viewpoint. I still can't get over it. Hi guys, it is the next day today. It is day 3, Saturday, and I am obviously heading out. I'm going to the tea gardens and then I'm going to this place called Norbulinka. It's a monastery if I'm not wrong, and the song from Rockstar, the Sadda Hak Et Therak, was shot there. So I'm really excited to go watch the place. Now the reason I'm constantly looking there is because of the view. Like, I'm so distracted by the view in front of me. It's so beautiful. Anyway. So this is the Norbulinka Institute, and the vibe was really nice. The architecture, the surroundings, the Tibetan vibe, everything was really peaceful and scenic. But it was also super hot that day. I think the sun was like really bright and out. But the only thing that the sun was really helping me with was just giving me some really nice sun-kissed videos. After that, I stopped by a nearby cafe. It had an incredible view overlooking the stadium. Unfortunately, I couldn't visit the stadium itself because it was closed after the IPL, but the view from the cafe was still amazing of the stadium. I ordered some coffee, of course. I think by this time everybody knows that I'm a coffee addict. Yeah, so I ordered some coffee and some momos, and I was just sitting there enjoying the weather. Honestly, moments like these just make me feel like it's straight out of a dream, because the view while sipping coffee is something that you just have to be there to experience that vibe. You can't really understand it through a vlog, trust me. Then I visited the tea gardens, and once again, the views completely stole the show. Everywhere I looked, it literally just felt like, I'm watching a movie or something. On the way back, I came across a Hanumanji temple. It wasn't a part of my plan, but something about it obviously made me want to stop. So I asked the driver to pull over, and I went in for a quick darshan. Later, I headed back to the McLeodganj market, grabbed some coffee and some fries at a really cute cafe with this beautiful view. Hey guys, it is my last day today in Dharamshala. I am leaving tomorrow, but today is like tomorrow evening 4:30 p.m. is my flight, but today is like the last day that I get to like go out, venture out, just soak in this mountain energy that I've been loving so far. I think I've consumed so many calories on this trip. If you know me for a while, you probably know how fanatic I get when it comes to food. Um, so but anyway, I'm on vacation and it's fine even if I put on a few, like 1 kg here and there. It's okay. I'll get it down when I'm back home. But I love the weather. It's so beautiful today. Again, it's not sunny. It's really nice, and the clouds are like right below, and it's really beautiful. I'm really going to miss this place. I think I need to do this. I need to come to the mountains at least once a year. That's what I feel now after being here. So I have traveled earlier to the mountain areas, but I've realized that whenever I have traveled, obviously I've always traveled with family, and when I visited such places, it was always with family, and I was really, really young. Okay. And at that time, when you go for like family trips, as a school going or college going person, you don't appreciate the nature so much. You don't appreciate the value of a trip so much, because at that time it's just like, oh, I'm traveling with my family and we're just going to go for a few days and then back home. But I feel like this is the first time where I could actually appreciate a trip, and I could actually appreciate the place that I am in, the mountains, the air. I don't know, maybe it's just that age and stage of my life right now that I'm in. I don't know if I'm able to explain this properly, but I hope you guys get it. And I've just had the best time of my life in these 4 days. I'm not going to lie. On the first day when I went to the market, I was feeling a little lonely because I was seeing all these couples around me. Eventually, I feel like on day 2, day 3, and today, day 4, I'm feeling so relaxed, good. And I feel like this was the best location that I could ever select. Initially, I was not planning Himachal. I was actually planning to go to some beachy kind of a vibe, like Goa. I don't know, something just clicked in me randomly, and I was like, I want to go to the hilly areas, like I want to go to the mountains. And I always believe that, there it's always the place that chooses you, that selects you to come and visit, and it's never you that selects the place. I'm probably being a little spiritual here, but I always believe that, and I feel like there was something in the north, the mountains, that was calling me, and it was like, you need to come here, you need to spend some time here. And I've literally had the best time of my life. I can't explain, and I think this was so, so, so needed. I would highly, highly recommend this to anyone, like everyone in life, not just if you're a girl, boy, jo bhi ho, please jao, go solo, experience this vibe, experience the independence, experience, just detach. It's really important to detach yourself from your everyday routine and just go away and take some time just for yourself without being bothered about anything, about all the shosha that is happening. So I would really recommend this to everyone, whether you're in your 20s, whether in your 30s, your 40s, 50s, whatever. Just go solo, have the time of your life, build a relationship with yourself. I think it's so, so, so important to do that. So let's head out and let's see what we're going to do today. So my first stop today morning was this beautiful church which was located in Dharamshala. It had such a peaceful atmosphere around it. After that, I visited the Shiva temple. It's called the Akhanjar Mahadev temple. This place felt so special, I can't explain. I know every place of worship brings a sense of peace, but there was just something very different about this one in particular. Maybe it was the location, maybe it was the surroundings, or maybe it was just the overall energy of the place. There was also a small pathway leading down to a river stream nearby, and it was so beautiful. I ended up sitting there for a while because I didn't feel like leaving the place. It was so beautiful. Later, I went back to the McLeodganj market and finally I tried this Himachali dish which is called Sidhu. And a lot of people on Instagram were DMing me that I should try this out since I'm already in Himachal. So that's what I did and I enjoyed it. Then I visited another branch of Jimmy's Cafe in the same market, and honestly, this one had the best view of the entire trip. So naturally, I ordered another coffee and spent some time just sitting there and taking it all in. Hey guys, it's the next morning and it's time to head back home. And as you can probably tell from my face, I was just not ready to leave. During the drive to the airport, I just kept thinking about how amazing these 4 days have been. The mountains, the fresh air, the peaceful vibe, the views, cafes. Everything about this trip just felt so special. But more than anything, I think this trip just taught me something. This was my first ever proper solo trip, and it reminded me that I can literally do anything on my own. I can travel alone, figure things out alone, enjoy my own company, and create amazing memories without being dependent on anyone else. And honestly, I think that's the biggest thing that I'm taking back from this trip. If you've ever thought about traveling solo, this is your sign to do it at least once. It might feel scary at first, but trust me, it teaches you so much about yourself. Even after coming back home, I spent a few days missing Dharamshala, and you know that post-trip sadness where all you want to do is go back? I definitely felt that for a few days after I was back. But one thing is for sure, that this is not going to be my last trip to the mountains. I'm definitely going to go again, and probably solo. And if you've enjoyed this vlog, then you know what to do. Please do like, share and subscribe, and I will definitely see you very soon in the next one. Bye.